Let's begin our journey by focusing on the breath. Your breathing going in and out of your body, quietly, on autopilot. As you breathe in a little deeper just now, your chest swells very gently, and that breath you bring in curls inwards, circling inside your rib cage. Let yourself breathe in and out at your own rhythm. With the next breath you bring in, make it a little bit deeper. Feel it gliding down your throat into your lungs, making your shoulders rise and fall. On each in-breath, your breath turns inside you like the curl of a wave. You can imagine it warm, splashing against any hard muscles that it finds in your body, making them soft. Breathe in and out. Perhaps your shoulders are a little bit tight. Any place in your body where you find tissue that's hard, that's worn out, that's tired or perhaps damaged. Imagine those places becoming warm, syrupy. Breathe down to those areas and massage warmth through them. Each in-breath is making you feel more light, more calm. Each out-breath dissolves your body a little bit more, till finally you're almost weightless. You can feel where your physical body's perimeter is, but you seem like a light balloon resting on the furniture or the floor, rocking very gently as each breath current drifts inwards and outwards of your body. Notice how the only place in your body where this movement, apart from down there in your chest, is the point of you that thinks, that little speck between the eyes. And this thinking you is tiny but immensely powerful, capable of interfacing with any point of the universe, but taking up hardly any measurable space at all. This thinking you, this speck, this singularity that all your thoughts push through one after the other, that point is so light, it's easily lifted up. It's taken up on your out-breath. Imagine that you're walking into a place in nature where you feel safe, protected, and understood. It's important that this place feels like it's yours alone. This is going to be a safe place you can return to again and again by doing this exercise. So we're going to build it up with all the things that recharge you, that bring you back to life. You may be able to think of a place right away as somewhere that you've visited that you want to use. Or it may be somewhere that you want to imagine afresh, a composite of all your favorite aspects of the natural world. This will be a place which, no matter what mood you're in when you go to it, will return you to your default contentment, will fill you with energy and reconnect you with your goals and your dreams. Let's walk into it now, slowly, one step after the other. Use each of our senses to build it up around us. notice the act of walking. You're in no hurry. Your feet easily find places to land. Your body weight moves from one foot onto the next, perfectly balancing a straight line, ending in the heel for a moment, and then with all your limbs flowing, that weight transfers onto the next foot. Another axis that moves forwards, and so you progress into this safe place in nature. Notice first what's under your feet. Whether you're barefoot or wearing shoes, does it feel like the ground is soft under your feet or hard? Is it springy? Does it not yield to your weight? Is it dry or wet? Does it move under your feet? Is it made of sand? Is it moist earth, pine needles, gravel, rock? Notice what its qualities allow your steps to become. And while we continue walking forwards, imagine turning your head very slowly all the way round from as far as it'll go to the left, looking over one shoulder. Bring it very slowly all the way round to the right. And we'll keep doing that, slowly rotating the head left to right to left. Notice the air moving over your head as you slowly turn. Is the air temperature cooler, warmer, or is it something you don't notice at all? Is there any movement in the air, a breeze or even a strong wind? Can you feel it pushing over you? Does it stir your hair, your skin? Is it dry, damp and humid? Notice too, as your head slowly turns, what your ears are reporting. Is it wide open or quite enclosed? Are sounds bouncing back to you from objects that are nearby, cliffs or trees? Can you tell the season from how much you hear? Does it feel like leaves are reflecting back the sounds? Can you hear them rustling? Are you hearing waves, animals, insects? Let your ears scan the surroundings as your head slowly turns. Let's notice too what your nose is picking up. Any smells, any scents coming forwards. The briny smell of the sea, the sweet grass cut in the summer, perfumes of flowers, that musky earthiness, the forest, that dry heat of the desert. What can your nose detect? And let's also sense what our eyes are bringing in. While you slowly turn your head one way to the next, become aware first of the colors drifting around you, the areas of light and dark, as if you're not focusing yet, but just taking in the general mapping. Whether it's an open place or objects are nearby, what's their blurry essence first of all? Light, dark, color. What's your emotional response to those? And then begin to bring them into focus. Notice what landmarks are nearby, whether they're big things like mountains or smaller things like shrubs, pathways. Is the light bright here, or is it kept muted? What colors strike you most? Are the things that you're seeing what you'd expect to see in this place? got all your senses into play, begin to explore the space itself. Let your feet choose a direction. Notice what attracts you, where you want to go. Reach out with your arms. Are you touching anything? Or does the space allow you to move unimpeded? Do you have to angle and turn your body to interact with what's here? And what does your body itself want to do? It may want to explore, to go round corners, to see what's over crests. Or you may be so relaxed, so blissed out, your body wants to crash down, connect fully with the earth. For a few moments, listen to your body. Let it direct what it needs to do in this place. Find in this place the one thing that delights you most of all. This will be the first thing that jumps into mind when you remember this place. When its memory begins to swim towards the surface, it will hold this one thing aloft to snag your attention. So what would that be? From the 360 degrees surrounding you, what thing here is the essence of this place for you? Let's breathe in some of the peace, the rejuvenation of this sanctuary into our bodies before we go. Breathe in deeply and feel the energy flowing right down to your toes, flowing along to your arms, flowing to the top of your head. It fills you like a star, and it doesn't breathe out again, it stays in you. Keep breathing in the color, the light, the relaxation. Breathe in and feel it storing in all of your cells, your organs and bones, even down at atomic level. And now it's time to begin leaving this place. But we can return here easily. It's always a few thoughts away, easy to find. And each time you come, it will build itself up more. It'll become more real, more alive. And we're going to breathe ourselves back into our body. So take a breath in, feeling your lungs expand gently, your rib cage grow wider, your shoulders rising a little bit. Breathe in and then out again, naturally, not forcing anything. Breathe in again, and let's take this breath further than the top of your chest. Breathe in and breathe all the way down past your hips, down past your knees, right down to your toes, to your heels, to the soles of your feet. Breathe in again and go right down to the ankles, to the calves, to the bottom of your legs, and leave yourself down there. As we breathe in each time, we're going to leave our essence down there. Begin to fill our body back up again. So let's inhale again, and this time go down just to where the knees are. Leave yourself now where your thighs are, all the way up to your hips. And Breathe in once more, and this breath circles down and it stays where your hips are. Leave it at your waist. Let's fill where your tummy is, where you're sitting or lying down, the base of your spine. Breathe in again, and let's now fill the area around that spine, all the way to the lower chest. Breathe in and leave yourself between your ribs. Breathe in and find the shoulder blades, and this time let's go along each arm. Breathe in gently and split that breath into two, circling down your arms past the elbows, past the wrists. Go to your very fingertips and leave yourself there. Then breathe down to your palms, to your forearms. Breathe in and fill your upper arms now, so that now your legs and your arms are beginning to feel like they're the right weight. They're the weight they should be. They're beginning to feel attached to your torso in all the right places. But we carry on breathing, and this time let's go upwards. Circle upwards into the head, go through your neck and into your skull. Breathe all the way up to the top of your skull. Bring yourself back between your ears, behind your nose. Breathe in so that behind your mouth is filled as well, and fill the neck as well with your essence. And for our next few breaths, let's just find any places in the body that feel a little bit empty, a bit spacey, where you haven't quite come back. Breathe back to those areas and leave your essence there. Imagine your whole body is filling with a soft, golden but heavy sand. Let it drop down to all the places where there are gaps, so that all of you is filled up with yourself. The right weight returns to every part of your body. You might want to try wiggling your toes, moving your fingers very gently. And when you're ready, open up your eyes.